Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters worldwide, welcome back to Sensational Singles. Yeah, brought to you by the CrownCast Network in association with 5 Royals Ent. I am your host, the Lord Nelson, that is, the big guy with the big show, and you shall be entertained. If you're ready to be time machined, it's about to happen right now. Let's go. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and music lovers worldwide. Welcome back to Sensational Singles. Yes, indeed. Brought to you by the CrownCast Network in association with 5 Royals Ent. And I am your humble host, the big guy with the big show, the Lord Nelson, that is. And ladies and gentlemen, today we're celebrating a song that has filled dance floors, wedding receptions, family reunions, beach parties, and concert stadiums for more than 4 decades. Yes, indeed. This is the story of All Night Long by the one and only icon, Lionel Richie. Yes, indeed, baby. Come on now. Check this out. When Lionel Richie released All Night Long in 1983, the world was already familiar with his incredible songwriting. He had spent years creating unforgettable music with the Commodores before launching a hugely successful solo career. But this song was something entirely different. It wasn't a heartbreaking love song or a soulful ballad. Nah, it was a celebration of life itself. Yes. Now, released as the second single from his multi-platinum album, Can't Slow Down, All Night Long quickly became an international phenomenon. Yes, indeed. It climbed to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it topped charts across Europe, Australia, and Canada, and became one of the defining songs of the entire decade. Real talk, man. Now, what made this record so special is that it starts with one of the happiest grooves ever recorded, right? The percussion immediately invites you to move. The rhythm blends pop, soul, Caribbean influences, African-inspired percussion, and Latin flavors into one irresistible musical celebration. Woo! It doesn't ask permission. Nah. It simply dares you to smile. Yeah. Then Lionel's unmistakable voice enters, one of the greatest voices, no doubt. It's warm, inviting, effortless. He isn't performing at you. He's inviting you into the party. Well, my friends, the time has come. Yeah. From that very first line, everyone becomes family, right? And one of the song's greatest strengths is that it crosses every cultural, racial, and generational boundary imaginable. And whether you're 8 years old or 80, whether you're hearing it in New York, Jamaica, Brazil, South Africa, London, Tokyo, or Sydney, the message is exactly the same. Let's celebrate together. Let's dance together. Let's enjoy the moment together, right? Yeah. That universal spirit helped transform the song into far more than just another pop hit. Now let's talk about one of the most memorable parts of the record. Now, near the end, Lionel begins singing what sounds like another language. And I know we all tried to say whatever it was. We just made up our own things. Tamboli de se di moya, mambo jumbo. Something like that, right? Many listeners spent years trying to figure out exactly what he was saying. And here's the fascinating part. Those words don't actually belong to any specific language. Nah. Lionel Richie created them as joyful, rhythmic sounds inspired by African languages. And the idea wasn't to translate a message, it was to create the feeling of worldwide unity through music. It was brilliant because listeners everywhere could sing along without worrying about pronunciation or meaning. Everyone was included. Love, man. And isn't that exactly what great music is supposed to do? Bring people together? And the production is equally remarkable. James Anthony Carmichael and Lionel Richie crafted a record that feels enormous without becoming cluttered. Every instrument has room to breathe. The horns explode with excitement. The guitars sparkle. The percussion never stops moving. The background vocals lift every chorus higher than the last. It's organized musical joy. And then there's the music video. Come on, man. The bright colors, the street dancing, and that carnival atmosphere, right? People smiling everywhere. Yo, it perfectly matched the song's energy and became one of the defining videos of the early MTV era. Yes, helping introduce Lionel Richie to an even larger global audience. Yes. And let's not forget one unforgettable performance. At the closing ceremony of the 1984 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles, Lionel Richie performed all night long before millions of television viewers around the world. And it became one of those iconic moments where sports, music, and global celebration came together on one stage. It was exactly the kind of song the world needed to close an event built around international unity. Now, over the years, All Night Long has become much more than a hit single. It's become a tradition. The moment those opening notes begin, people stop talking. Heads start nodding, yeah. Feet start moving, hands start clapping, right? And suddenly, strangers become dance partners. I love that. Friends become family, and every generation somehow knows every word. Very few songs ever achieved this. Think about it. How many songs can instantly transform the atmosphere of an entire room? Birthday parties, wedding receptions, cookouts, family reunions, corporate events, cruises, concerts, sporting events, neighborhood block parties. All Night Long belongs everywhere because joy belongs everywhere. Yes. Lionel Richie has written countless classics throughout his legendary career, but this song occupies a unique place in his catalog. It reminds us that music doesn't always have to tell a complicated story. Nah. Sometimes the greatest message is simply to celebrate being alive. Yes. To laugh, to dance, to forget your worries for just a little while, to share one unforgettable night together, right? That may be the greatest gift this record continues to give generation after generation. And more than 40 years after its release, All Night Long still sounds fresh. It still fills dance floors. It still closes concerts. It still creates smiles. And ladies and gentlemen, that's not luck. That's timeless songwriting from one of the best. That's exceptional production. That's universal musicianship. And above all, that's Lionel Richie at the absolute height of his creative powers. So the next time you hear those opening drums, Don't fight it. Stand up, man. Grab someone's hand, smile, and celebrate life all night long. What a sensational single, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, as always, I'm the big guy with the big show, the Lord Nelson, that is. And this is Sensational Singles, brought to you by the CrownCast Network in association with 5 Royals Ent. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for taking the time to spend some time. And until next time, please remember, music, no matter the genre, is the greatest high and time machine we know. You guys be good, more love, less hate. Until next time, take care. Peace. Woo! Ha ha! Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters worldwide, thank you so much for tuning into Sensational Singles. Yeah! And yo, every Monday and Thursday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern, you'll have a new amazing sensational single that is going to time machine you and make you feel so good. I am the Lord Nelson, that is, and I thank you so much, so very much for being a part of this. And remember, this is brought to you by the CrownCast Network in association with 5 Royals Ent. Once again, thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Peace. Woo! Ha ha! Yeah!